Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears, and it's coming up next.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Khalif Raymond to return it. Return's looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league. Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Goff back to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing again, it's Goff. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This is complete to Patrick. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Patrick going to motion over left. Goff now on 3rd down. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They send the tight end in motion. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Third and just 2 to go. Now Goff. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This just 21 yards down the pipe.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
You know, he never stared him down, but that was such a good job by the quarterback to keep his eyes downfield, keep working as that shallow cross. Those crossing routes so devastating for zone coverage.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down throw by Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Third down. Here's Williams. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's That's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returning it from the 4. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Goff on 1st and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down throw from Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 3-3 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. 2nd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Third down run with Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. The throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Williams to throw on first. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. And that one's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And they take him down right along the 30. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Moore's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the 23. He's got him, that's Swift. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running behind center with Swift. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. We're going to get a challenge here. The Bears do not agree with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
First down, here's Swift. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Komet brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears at a deficit. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
A 1st and goal pass, yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make 2nd and goal much, much more difficult.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Williams will look to throw. Has it down close.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Swift. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things 10-10. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brooks. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. From the 33 on 2nd down. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. On 1st down, it's Goff. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Pass taken in by St. Brown. Keeps it moving. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. 1st down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
One final shot before halftime. Short pass brought in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the 2nd half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Huard.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're running the option, short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd down, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. They give to Brooks, running right. Delivers a cutback. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Motioning the tight end now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. Here's 2nd and 14. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Swift on second down. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Off the play fake, Williams. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play action with Goff. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Lions readying for the punt. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They'll run now with Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Their punter making his way out now. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Hands off here for Brooks. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hit made by TJ Edwards. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Brooks. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Tight end motioning right. Goff on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Bears football. On the ground with Swift. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Swift hauls it in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll run it with Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
1st down throw by Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams on the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Now a give to Swift. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
From the 20 on 2nd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, then you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
Out of the pistol, Williams. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They are on the counter with Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So out now comes the punter. And they could elect to just take the safety here. He spins right by him. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it's going to be their football coming up. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. That throw finds Kmet. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Able to get it to Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he is to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Scott now to return. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's Swift to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going to run again with Swift. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams from the gun. That's into the hands of Moore. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Moore's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Williams. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
A 39-yard attempt.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
He did his job, Kate.